And we're back, and we are doing pumpkins again. I think you might be having too much fun with it. I like doing this. I have fun time. Oh, I have a good time. Back with pumpkins again. Surprise, surprise. Tell them what we're doing today, Abigail. Well, we are going to be using stencils to make marks on our pumpkins to be able to cut a lot easier. And, well, I'm not like a very good carver, or I'm okay, but this will make it a lot easier, and it's really fun, and it's something new to try. It may or may not be a cheat sheet, but we found these online, so just ones that we could find, and then we printed them off, and hopefully it'll work. We shall see. So we're gonna dig out our pumpkins and then go on from there. So how about that? So yeah, we love carving pumpkins. It's like so much fun, especially like near the fall. So we're gonna give this a try. And I have seen a lot of pumpkins this season. I love pumpkins, but I've seen a lot of pumpkins. I like pumpkins. These are all the tools that we are going to be using today. So with stencils, you usually poke holes like every other place and trace it out. So we are using a professional poker thing, whatever, you just poke. And then we're also going to be using a screwdriver because we are improvising and we thought it would work. So with some of these tools, we have this kit, which it's down in the link to where all the tools that you can get to be able to carve your pumpkin. And with the green half, we are using this one, which is family pack. And we shall also leave the link down in the description down below if you are interested in trying this out yourself. Yeah. So let's get gutting and try to. Why do you do that accent? I don't know. It just comes to me, I think. So I'm gonna be using this knife. Yeah. So with the knife, whenever you're cutting off your stem part, you want to make sure to cut at an angle so that way whenever you put it back on, it won't just like fall straight. I'm going to make this into like a dramatic movie scene. Watch this. Watch this. Thank you for your sacrifice. I feel guilty for having like different facial reactions of doing this. I feel like I should be like weeping because it's a pumpkin and we're gutting it and basically torturing it with all these weapons. I feel like we need to have like, oh, I'm sorry. But we're like, you good there? I'm good. I like how me and this pumpkin have gotten real close. Now, as you can see, she is using the hand motion. It's a specific method that I like to use. Oh gosh, I'm gonna injure myself. That was the chair. Sure it was. Oh, some juice just went on my lip. Ugh, good thing that in your mouth. That's lovely. Little taste of the pumpkin. Oh, extra nutrients, right? Also with the pumpkin, you can also you can look up online too. There's different ways you can cook pumpkin seeds, and I have personally never had any before, but to me it kind of sounds good. So if you ever want to try that with your family, being able to use all the pumpkin. Yeah, I don't have what you call talent for that type of things, but you guys probably do. I don't. I could probably give you guys food poisoning easily. I don't think you can get food poisoning from the seed, can you? It's a little baby there. Oh. So I'm gonna cut this off real quick so that way it's cleaner. I did it too much at an angle. I know I'm standing up. I hope you guys can still see me. Alright, I'm going to be using. Goodness sake, just cut open the top. I'm going to be using this scooper now, so that way I can be able to get all the guts out. Oh. You can also use your hands too. Either or works. I'll probably just be scooping it and then using my hands to help. You know what? This is my pumpkin. How does it look? It's perfect. Looks about exactly my style. Just with a knife in it. like one of those horror movies. This is its costume. Like, this is just, you know, those costumes that you put on people and you just right in there. And that's what it is. It's a homemade DIY costume for the pumpkin. Well, let's see. Sorry to cut you off, but seed to it. You're so funny. Seed to it. I'm sorry, I know I'm not gonna cringy. I've made breakage. Yeah, we need some like classical music going on just to be like. Have you ever seen those murder scenes in like crime? Maybe not crime shows, but shows that are on TV or Netflix or whatever, and they have these. They're murdering somebody, but they have like this really chill music going on in the background, just to make you, I guess, more calm than it is. I actually saw something on the internet to where they used pumpkin seeds for teeth. Like they like stuck it. They carved out pumpkins. Yeah, for pumpkins. People. They carved out the mouth of the pumpkin and they used it for teeth, which I thought was actually pretty creative. Yeah. Or you could have it to where it's like there's pumpkin seeds going out. The mouth, or where it looks like it's like just throwing it up. So I'm just gonna kind of. I don't know if we said this in a different video, but we said the thinner your pumpkin is, the easier it is for you to cut or trace or to do those things where you just punch it in the pumpkin. So it's like cookie cutters for pumpkins practically. So. I just give you this innocent look of help me. Whenever you blow your nose, this is what comes out. Just all this ick. So as you can see, I've carved it out a lot. And how are you done? Now I'm going to. So for the part that you're going to be carving out on the sides, you want to scoop the inside up to make sure whenever you cut, it's a lot easier and not as hard. So I'm going to cut the inside, the side. So as you can see, it got a little bit damaged right here. So for right here, I'm going to be cutting it out. So like that's where I'm putting my stencil, so that way you can't see all the stuff on it. And plus it's more of a flat surface to where I can be able to put my stencil on a lot easier. Dang it! So I'm going to be putting it on its side, and I'm going to be scraping it out. Oh, I'm scraping out the wrong part. So you don't have to scrape the whole pumpkin, just the part where you're going to be cutting it. I find actually gutting the pumpkin very fun because it's just it's very fun to see how much is actually in there and just to be able to have fun with it. Also, if you want kids, make it into a snowball and throw it. I'm saying don't do it. Don't do it. Do it as like a prank. Save it up till next year and it'll all be like moldy and smelly, and just put it in a bucket and just. Or you could save it until it cools. Nothing says I love you like a big bunch of moldy guts. Too close. It sounds like a horse. Okay, maybe not really, but you get what I mean. It sounds like you're scraping a pumpkin. Really? I didn't notice. So I'm done scraping the sides of it. So I'm now going to be taping on the stencil. So mine, I'm doing a Star Wars stencil. I really like Star Wars. So she decided to wear her t-shirt today. Alright. So I'm going to be taping it on. I'm going to be putting it on its side so I can be able to do it at a good angle. So I'm going to be standing up a little bit so I can't see my hand. Making some simple conversation while we are degutting something. Right. So I'm going to be taping it on now. Oh, and make sure your pumpkin is decently dry, so that way whenever you put the tape on, it'll stick. I'm doing the same thing that she's practically doing, except with an owl. So we talked beforehand, and I'm going to be naming him Big Eyes, just because, you know, I have no reason why I'm calling him Big Eyes, just because I want to. No. And we usually tape it onto the pumpkin, wherever you prefer. I ignored your advice. My pumpkin was a little wet. Yeah, that's me too. Mine was a little bit wet. Not taking your own advice. So, tape not sticking as well as I thought it would. So make sure you press the tape in there real good so that way it will make sure it stays. Dog hair. It's everywhere. Don't go anywhere. No. It's fine. So I'm going to get a little more tape out. Okay. I'm poking holes around the black parts and trying to hopefully sketch it. And if it, or not sketch it, poke holes every other spot. So I'll go here, here, here. I'm not going to go everywhere. But, I'm not going to show you where I go everywhere. But, if that doesn't work, then I'm going to try to just sketch it and freehand it because this is a big hubba tool. And, yeah. So you can see I've taped mine on. Now I'm going to start in the punching process. Torture chamber for pumpkins. We're so cruel to pumpkins. So I'm going to start punching it. Watch out, Abigail. Watch out, watch out. I need my space. Go get it. I'm stabbing it just repeatedly. Just go. Guys. Wait. This just came to me. This is my poker face. Poker face. Okay. I got this. Oh no, I don't got this. So you just want to poke it. Poke its face. Kind of like a 1/4 of an inch apart from each other. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. It's gonna rip along the way, but that's okay. Because you don't need the excess paper. I can show you what we're doing, more or less. I'm almost done with the tea. I'm done with half the forehead. Ugh. Oh. I feel like one of those kids, you know, whenever you were really young, you get these coloring books and you just kind of squiggle through the lines and then you just really didn't care. That's kind of how I feel. Yeah, at the same time, I do care, but I don't, but I do. And at the same time, I'm trying to level out my emotions. That's a good way to put it. Some of the paper might rip off in the process. That's okay. Mine's tearing apart. Literally. I got this. I believe in something called confidence. I believe that. I believe that you can do this. Oh no, it's ripping. I believe that I might write ball. That it might rip off. So I'm done with the ST. So yes, and then that's it. Yeah. So so it kind of ripped off already. So I kind of just ripped it more. It's a total rip off. So it turns out my paper was starting to come off, so I might just hand sketch like the details of the eyes. I'll just get the big stuff done first, and then I'll hand sketch the eyes. Okay. Fresh. Oh goodness gracious! What did I do wrong? Oh, it's good. Thank you. I may have fixed it actually. And then after, sorry I forgot to mention, then after you poke all the holes in your stencil, you're going to basically just cut out where the holes are connected. Kind of like, you know the game Connect the Dots when you're a kid? It goes like 1, 2, 3, 4. Kind of like that. I'm just going to go connect the dots. Excuse me. So whenever a lot of these tools are pretty sharp, so I would have a parent's permission and just to be careful with it. Our camera went out for a second, but we're back. We had a blackout. Not really, just the camera died. I'm just doing the eyes. The eyes are the most important part, at least in my mind. I am as God made me. Let's poke. And Bum, bum, Big eyes. I have failed you. I'm good. So I'm going to start cutting out so that you can see that there are all the dots. I'm going to be starting cutting out where the holes are. She is what you call an overachiever. I am what you call, what is the word? Oh boy. I hear people. There are voices in my head. I keep hearing the Among Us, like the thing when people join, like that, the bird kind of going, or notifying you someone joined the match, and I keep hearing that. I have been playing Among Us. I'm not good at it. I don't have a good poker face, or even though you can't see my face, I somehow show it through the screen, because people obviously know it's me. Okay, at Among Us, I'm okay. I'm gonna be too hard on myself. I'm okay. I'm okay with okay. I'm fine with okay. I don't need to be better than okay. Okay, it's fine. Oh. And we're back. So we're going to be showing you the final reveals of the pumpkin. So I think maybe go one at a time and explain what we did. Kinley, would you like to go first? Sure. Oh. Age before beauty. Okay, ready? I think she did very well. I think if you can see, she's kind of cleaned it up at the end to where she cleaned up the cuts. You call that cleaned up? I like it worse. And then she, so the screwdriver has little angles on it to where I made stars, kind of little things around it, and this is what I look like whenever I wake up in the morning and don't get sleep. Owls don't sleep, so I added it up. Or I mean, they do sleep, they just don't. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Okay, Abigail, how about you go now? Okay. Well, it's full pumpkin. I love it, but it deserves. I don't know what I have no words. So I'm a little bit embarrassed to say how my pumpkin ended up. I think I was a little bit too hard, or I picked a little bit too hard of a stencil. So this was the one I did. So I figured out that whenever you're doing it, you need a lot more room in between letters. And well, before I explain more, I'll show it to you. Say no more. Bum 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 bum. Isn't it perfect? It's like a mirror image, man. Isn't it look exactly the same? And I can barely tell the difference. So I was going for the Star Wars words, and well, it looks like the Death Star blew up. So I mean, hey, it's perfect. So it's another creation. So, well, I was kind of frustrated with myself, and I was frustrated that didn't work, but it's like, we all... Be nice to Abigail. we all make mistakes, and so we learned from our mistakes. I've learned that I need more space in between my letters. But a couple of days ago, we did do other stencils just to see how show you guys a couple of pictures of this. Yeah, so I don't know why I waited that. I did like a Batman stencil, and it worked really well. So I think that was a lot easier for me. But what do you think, Emma? I love it. It's so you. I'm just kidding. I don't know if I take it as a compliment or I'm just kidding. It's so it has a personal touch to it. It's beautiful. It's one of a kind. Yeah, mine too. I love owls for some reason. Big Eyes over here, I think has more or less lived up to its name. I love them, and I love owls. I don't know why, I do. It's kind of we all our things. Well, everything, we had a great time, but everything should be in the link in the description if you guys are interested in trying this wonderful piece of art out for yourselves. And we hope you guys like this video. Please subscribe and like if you guys like this, and hopefully you'll be seeing us more in the future. Peace out. Thanks for watching. And one thing of a joke. What if one pumpkin said to the other pumpkin? I don't know, pumpkin so top. Is that good? Bad? Well, see you next time. Brain still. Not it. Oh, I'm trick-or-treating. I'm looking at these pumpkins. Wow, that one looks like an owl. It looks so good. Wow, that one. I can tell someone worked really hard on it. It looks good.